smack rapping.
One thing I seen you do throughout your career, you're big on ownership.
Yeah.
Big on ownership.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that from, or who inspired you?
So, you know, my grandfather started in the military. And so, you know, I grew up in a house with 16 people in a 3-bedroom project, and we never had nothing. So I felt like I got to do something for us. So I lived with my grandparents, and they had 12 kids, and me and my brother made 14. And I'm like, man, we don't own nothing. I watched my grandmother, you know, just go to work and work and work. Watching my grandfather go to work, and I'm like, man, we doing this for them.
Right.
But where our piece at? And I watch them constantly complain all the time that, you know, I got this little check, my money gone, and you got to start back over again. And so, you know, I decided to say, I'm gonna break that cycle. You know, I'm look at real ownership. You know, how can I own my own business? How can I do something to put some real food on the table for my family, the legit way?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, when you finally, you know, you were independent for a while,
Yeah.
but when you finally partnered with UMG,
Yeah.
what kind of check was that?
Man, I think I had the first 80-20 deal. But I got 80%, the record company got 20%. So we went from selling no records to selling over 100 million records. I mean, millions and millions of dollars. I made Forbes top 40 under 40. I was able to feed my family, feed so many other families. I was able to get Snoop and put him on the label. I was able to create other, you know, big hip hop stars, able to create movie stars, was able to create a sports agency. I mean, we was able to build an empire. So when you get out there and work, put the work in, I mean, because I don't want people to think that it just popped out. I failed so many times too. So I want y'all to know it ain't about me just winning.
Right.
You know, I had to open up for Tupac when the lights was on. I'm out there, so a lot of people see us and see where we at, but don't know what we've been through. And so I get that's what keeps me humble. And that's what keeps me going, knowing that that life like this, you could be there, you go there. You know, by me coming from the streets, you do this.
Yeah.
You know, you keep up, as long as you keep going up, you good.
Right. Wow. Opening up for Tupac.
Yeah.
At that time, did people know who Master P was?
Probably not. But I made them know. So, you know, I went from having one fan. I told one guy was bouncing about it in the audience. And I said, man, I was happy. I told my brother, I said, I got one. He said, what? I said, I got a fan. I said, I'm gonna turn that one into million. And that's what I did.
And you did it without the internet.
Yeah, I ain't had no internet. You know, I was touched, like I'm saying, I came out here. Like I went everywhere out here and passed my records out and sold my records out the trunk of my car. So when I did the distribution deal, you needed $200,000 to do the marketing and promotion. Right. So that's why you see a lot of these artists when they say, oh, I want a deal, because they don't have the promotion and marketing money.
Right.
And so by me selling my CDs out the trunk of my car, I kind of watched the Avon lady sell a Tupperware in the hood. And so when I seen us start popping her trunk open, I started doing it too. I got my game from the Bay Area. And being able to watch that independent game, and I took it back home down south, and the rest was history.
Now, doing the deal with UMG, did you ever run into problems with them?
Yeah, I mean, everybody run into problems because it's about money. But my thing is, I never thought I was better than them. I was appreciative that I'm getting a check from them, a real check. And I think a lot of us get caught up with that. You know, we can't see that this is somebody else cutting you a check. You want to be bigger than the people that's cutting you a check. Sometimes you got to play your position and play your role. Even though my money was probably more than some of the monies that the owners of the company was getting. But I still was appreciative that I'm able to have this opportunity.
Is that the advice you would give Drake, and seeing what's going on right now with him suing UMG behind the
to be honest, I've never been in that position, so I couldn't really give him no advice on that. You know, I just think, you know, whatever you do, you got to be able to deal with whatever gonna come with it. And so I've always, you know, unless I had the expertise and I had the experience and I've been through that, then I could get that advice. But I can't give them none because I've never been through that.
Mm. Well, how do you deal with, like, okay, if you're having issues with your distributor or the label that you're
I'm
associated
going to see him.
with?
I'm going to get my money.
How you gonna do it, B?
I'm
Come
going
on,
to get
man.
my money.
Come
I'm going
on,
to
man.
see him. You got to show up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Right.
Every time somebody owed me some money, I came seen them.
Right.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.